Hello, welcome again. We are studying material science through previous year objective questions asked in PSU. Now, in this session, we'll study the topic cast iron and answer the corresponding questions. So, first point in cast iron is FEC alloy with more than 2% carbon or cast iron. So, this is the your iron carbon diagram, and here 3% carbon is there, and it is cooled from liquid to solid state, and this paragraph is about that. So I am reading out this paragraph. Consider, for example, cooling of cast iron with 3% of carbon shown in figure. So this is your 3% carbon shown in figure. On crossing the liquidus into liquid plus gamma region, so first point is this, then it will cross this liquidus, it will convert into liquid plus gamma region. Pro-eutectic gamma or austenite crystallizes first. So here, as the percentage of carbon is less than 4.3%, which is your eutectic point, so pro-eutectic austenite will solidify first. Okay, and then when it solidifies, then the overall percentage of carbon will increase and comes up to 4.3%, and then the solidification of eutectic mixture will take place. Okay, so that is the way. So on crossing liquidus into liquid plus gamma region, pro-eutectic gamma or austenite crystallizes first on passing through eutectic temperature. Liquid of eutectic composition decomposes to a mixture of austenite and cementite, and here we get austenite and cementite. Now on further cooling through eutected temperature, this is your eutected point, eutected temperature, austenite decomposes to perlite. Austenite will convert into perlite, yielding white cast iron. So perlite is nothing but alpha and Fe3C, alternate layers of ferrite and cementite. So austenite will decompose into perlite. Perlite means alpha and Fe3C. Okay, but and this portion will remain same. So it means the percentage of Fe3C will increase, and some alpha will also be 1. So alpha plus Fe3C, some Fe3C will be obtained by cooling of this austenite, and this Fe3C is already there. So percentage of Fe3C will increase. So alpha plus Fe3C is called perlite. Okay, so now we can say it is the mixture of alpha and Fe3C, or we can say it is a mixture of perlite and Fe3C, because alpha plus some Fe3C is your perlite. Now this Fe3C is already there, so it will be a mixture of perlite and Fe3C. Okay, austenite decomposes to perlite, yielding white cast iron. Microstructure of white cast iron consists of cementite and perlite. Due to presence of large fraction of cementite, white cast iron is very hard and brittle. Okay, so this is the main point. White cast iron is very hard and brittle. Now next point. Depending on the cooling rate and other alloying elements present in cast iron, carbon may be present as graphite or cementite. Okay. Next point. Grey cast iron contains graphite in the form of flakes. Slow cooling rate and presence of silicon promotes formation of graphite. So graphite is formed due to presence of silicon in cast iron and slow cooling. The microstructure of grey cast iron consists of graphite flakes in a matrix of ferrite. The graphite flakes are sharp at their tips. This is important point. The graphite flakes are sharp at their tip point and act as stress raisers. Due to this, grey cast iron is brittle under tensile load in spite of softness of graphite as compared to very hard cementite present in white cast iron. Okay. So now grey cast iron is hard and brittle because of graphite flakes. Now this brittleness can be removed, this or avoided. This brittleness can be avoided by producing graphite in the form of spherical nodule, spherical shape. If flakes are not there, then nodules will be there, and this will reduce brittleness, which do not have stress raising charge as done in malleable cast iron and spherical spheroidal graphite iron or SGI. So in malleable cast iron is produced by heat treating white cast iron for prolonged period at about 900 degrees Celsius, then cooling it very slowly. Silicon content in the alloy must be 1% or less to ensure that cementite and not the graphite, flaky graphite forms. So silicon promotes graphite, so it will its content will be reduced from formed during solidification. The cementite decomposes to more stable graphite during subsequent heat treatment. Graphite appears in heat treated microstructures as approximately spherical particles of tempered carbon. Okay. Cementite decomposes to more stable graphite during subsequent heat treatment. Graphite, now cementite will be formed because of less silicon. So this cementite can be converted into graphite by subsequent heat treatment. So which will be in spherical shape. So which will not cause brittleness. Next, SG iron, spheroidal graphite iron, or spheroidal graphite iron, also known as nodular iron, is produced by making certain alloy additions such as Mg or Ce to molten iron. Here silicon content will be increased because we want the graphite iron, not the cemented iron. Okay. So silicon content must be about 2.5% to promote graphitization. The alloy addition have the effect of modifying the growth rate of graphite from the melt to be more or less equal in all directions, so that nodules and not the flakes of graphite are produced. No subsequent heat treatment is required for SG. Okay, so this is how SG is formed by increasing silicon content and promoting graphitization and forming nodule shape. And malleable cast iron is produced by producing cementite first, reducing silicon content, and then converting cementite into graphite nodules. Okay. So now questions based on this are: first question is, the percentage of carbon in grey iron casting usually varies between option A 0.5 to 1%, option B 1 to 2%, option C 2.5 to 4.5%, option D 5 to 7%, option E 7 to 9%. So answer is C 2.5 to 4.5%. Next, the unique property, question number 36, unique property of cast iron is its height. Option A malleability, option B ductility, option C surface finish, option D damping characteristics, option E hardness. So unique property of cast iron is your damping characteristics. Why? Because graphite flakes are present. Graphite flakes like form effective means for the microstructure is full of cracks, because they are flakes, so they are full of cracks, which result in dissipation of vibrational energy at these internal interfaces, due to which it exhibits high damping capacity. Okay. So answer is D. The unique property of cast iron is your damping capacity. Next is, cast iron is characterized by minimum of following percentage of carbon. Option A 0.2%, option B 0.8%, option C 1.3%, option D 2%, option D 6.3%. So answer is D, 2%. And next is, in grey cast iron, carbon is present in the form of option A cementite, option B free carbon, option C flakes, option D spheroid, and option D nodular aggregate of vapor. Answer is option C. So carbon is present in the form of flakes. Next is, in nodular iron, graphite is in the form of option A cementite, option B free carbon, option C flakes, option D spheroid, option D nodular or aggregate